We come now to verse 18 of the 9th chapter of the Gospel of John. We're in the middle of a story about the man who had been born blind and healed by Jesus, which has now precipitated something of a crisis among the religious leaders. This man has been brought by some unnamed parties to a subcommittee of the Sanhedrin. They have been interrogating the man, trying to fathom what exactly is going on here. We get the impression that there's been a little bit of a escalation now of the level to which this subject has been brought, as we now hear a reference to the Jews, which usually in John's vocabulary refers to people who are in an authoritative position. And so we pick up the story at verse 18, uk, the negation, pistusan, third person plural, aorist active indicative of pistuo, I believe. So they did not believe, un, the postpositive conjunction, therefore. Then the subject of the verb, hoi udaioi. The Jews did not believe, so the subject of epistusan, they did not believe, and then peri, which is the preposition, means concerning or about, normally takes the genitive as we have it here, so this is the genitive, singular masculine. The Jews did not believe concerning him, that, here a conjunction, ein, this is the third person singular, imperfect active indicative of eimi, I am. So it would be that it was, and then of course the subject of that is the nominative of tuflos, which means a blind man. So they did not believe concerning him that a blind man he was, kai anablepsen. This is from anablepo. It means literally to look up, I look up, but is used idiomatically to mean to receive one's sight. So this is the third person singular, aorist active indicative. They didn't believe concerning this, that he was a blind man and had received his sight. Heos hotu, these words taken together, literally until when, or until the time which, until something else had happened. And then ephonesan, this is from phoneo, contract verb, means call. I call, the word phone, of course, comes from that. This is the third person plural, aorist active indicative, until they called. So the Jews did not believe concerning this man until they called. Tus gones. The word gones is the word for parents. This is the accusative, masculine, plural. So until they called the parents autu, genitive singular, masculine pronoun of him. And then in apposition to it, the participle to, anablepsantos. From anablepo, the same word that we saw earlier. Here it is an aorist active participle, masculine singular genitive, so it's going along with autu. And so literally it would be until they had called the parents of the one who had received his sight. So they want further proof. They think apparently that this man is just making this up, that this is not a legitimate testimony concerning something that happened, so they're now conducting what amounts to a kind of trial in which they want to hear from the parents of this man some kind of corroborating testimony that what he is saying is actually the case.